Major trade alert. Major trade alert. The Martian, Jasson Dominguez, could very well be on the move by the time the trade deadline strikes in a few weeks. We're going to dive right into it. But before we do that, oh yeah, subscribers, subscribe. We are rapidly closing in on 1,000 subscribers here at Yankees Digest, bringing you all things Yankees, New York Yankees, that is. So keep hitting that subscribe button, keep hitting that like button. The numbers don't lie. Keep on subscribing to the channel. Love you guys for what you guys have done thus far. Let's keep that same energy. But without further ado, let's dive right into it. The Martian could be landing. He could be on the move. He could be on the move. And man. This would be major. Yankees absolutely taking a different approach to the trade deadline than in years past. Remember when Anthony Volpe's name was being sprinkled all about the baseball world a few years ago with the likes of Suarez and Max Scherzer and a number of pitchers at the trade deadline? But no. Untouchable. Hands off. There was no touching Anthony Volpe, and he is your everyday shortstop. He's the heir apparent, of course, to Derek Jeter. But the Yankees could very well be taking a different stance, as reported here by my main man, Dork Sam of the Bleacher Report. Jasson Dominguez is not, as well as Spencer Jones, both are not entirely off of the table. And, man, again, this lets me know that Cashman is learning from his mistakes. Not to say that Volpe was a mistake. I love him as my shortstop. I believe he is Derek Jeter 2.0. But what you don't want to do at the trade deadline is block your blessings. You don't want to remove yourself from the conversation by just saying, listen, X, Y, and Z is untouchable. We're not even going to listen. We're not even going to entertain. And we're going to let we're going to let our competitors get better because we just have quote-unquote untouchables at certain positions. This right here is major. This is absolutely major for the longest. And really, Martian showed that he belonged. I mean, this guy has all-world power. He's a switch hitter. This is the type of bat, generational bat, that you dream about. And for his name to be bantered about in trade discussions, along with Spencer Jones, another great young prospect, it just lets you know that Cashman is locked in. He's locked in to making a splash, to adding some relief pitching or adding another bat or two at the trade deadline to give the Yankees a better shot at not only winning the AL East, but winning the AL pennant and representing the American League in the Fall Classic. And let's dive even deeper into this. According to Jeff Passan, Yankee outfielder prospect Jasson Dominguez and Spencer Jones aren't entirely off the trade deadline in trade discussions leading up to the deadline. So, Jeff Passan, friend of the show, he's tapped into All Things Yankees just as we are here at Yankees Digest. That quote, that sums it up. I mean, this is major news. This is again a young generational talent, as well as Spencer Jones, that is not off limits. Cashman isn't just hanging up the phone as soon as another GM says, "Hey, what about Martian?" Click. No, that's not happening anymore. He's in play now, and we've talked about Chaz Chisholm, we've talked about Crochet, we've talked about Mason Miller, talked about a number of guys that can absolutely help the Yankees this year, as well as have control for another 2 or 3 years. In Mason Miller's case, he's got control until 2029. You know what I mean? You're talking about guys that can absolutely help the Yankees now and for a few years down the road. Why not push the chips in and make guys available to bring in premier talent that doesn't help you 4 or 5 years, that helps you this year, helps you next year, helps you in the foreseeable future, really helps you throughout the life of Aaron Judge's contract and hopefully Juan Soto's contract. Again, all this ties back indirectly to your 2 best players. You don't want to waste the prime years of Aaron Judge. And you don't want to waste an opportunity and repel Juan Soto for wanting to sign. If Cashman makes a splash move at the trade deadline and gives up a blue chipper, what message does that send to Juan Soto? That lets him know that, listen, this NY, we want championships, and we are not going to stop at any expense to bring said championships to the Bronx. We want you a part of this. This is the type of winning championship culture that defined those Yankee dynasties, especially in the 90s when I grew up with. I was spoiled. I was born in 88. I'm a 90s kid. So I grew up with Yankees championships and dynasties. That's all I knew. So Yankees, it seems like they're trying to slowly work their way back into that type of mode. And, this quote by Passan, the news from the Bleacher Report, the news from the baseball world, that just reaffirms that. Again, the Martian has not been ruled out. He very well might land somewhere else. You know what I mean? And that's major news here. But before we wrap things up here, hit that like button. Make sure you hit that like button. The subscribers are coming in. The likes are coming in. This channel's blowing up. This is Yankees Digest, bringing you all things Yankees here, as always. But let's wrap things up, because we also have an update on the Martian. Boone gives a major injury update. So we don't just have a trade update. We've got an injury update as well, with Jasson Dominguez, a.k.a. the Martian. Let's get right to it. The plan, according to Boone, is for Dominguez to join Triple-A Wilkes-Barre by Wednesday to ramp up before playing in games within the week. So again, the Martian could very well be on the move, or either to another team or to join the Yankees. This is major. This is major, and it goes two ways. Martian on the move in a trade to get an absolute pennant deciding player that helps you this year, or Martian joins your lineup, your batting order, and helps you with pop that helps you right now, that helps this offense, which continues to flounder, with the second half kicking off. So the Martian's moving. It's just a matter of how he's moving. And again, this update by Boone, that hits the nail right on the head. He's not just sitting back, or the Yankees don't have him in bubble wrap over on the forever IL list. No, he's ramping up to play baseball this year. And he's either going to be playing for the Yankees or he's going to be playing for someone else. But this is a win-win for the Yankees. This is a win-win. Both scenarios are great, because again, you either trade him away and get you a power stud arm that helps your bullpen and helps your chances pitching wise, or a starter possibly, or get you a bat. So via trade, that helps you with the Martian moving, or the Martian moving from the minors to the majors, that helps your offense immediately. The Martian is right now better, hands down better, than 7 of their 9 hitters. And that's including Volpe, who I love. Outside of Judge and Soto, we speak it into existence ad nauseum here on the network, here on the channel. You're not getting a lot right now, and you need some more thunder in this lineup if you're going to catch as well as pass the Baltimore Orioles, as well as bang with the big boys come tournament time, and possibly into the deep into the fall classic with the Dodgers. So the Martian is absolutely on the move, and it's going to be one or two moves, but this is exciting. If you're a Yankee fan, you should be thrilled by this news. I know some Yankee purists are adopting the Boone strategy. Like, no, oh my God, we can't trade Martian. Oh my God, the world is going to end if we trade Martian. No. Do you want to win, or do you want to hopefully maybe win in years to come? No, give me a sure thing that helps me now as well as the immediate future. Not something that's going to help me 4 or 5 years down the road when Judge is older and possibly Soto is gone. Give me something that helps the Yankees now. And the Martian moving via trade or moving into the to the majors, to the show, joining the Yankees, that helps the Yankees now. That helps the Yankees right now. So that's where the focus is with Boone. That's where the focus is with Cashman. That's where the focus is with Martian. He's on the move, and it's going to be one or two ways: via trade or moving up to the show. So, thanks for tuning in to another episode of Yankees Digest. This has been your boy Ugo Onyianta. Yankees Digest bringing you all things Yankees. Keep on subscribing, keep on liking, keep on sharing, keep on commenting. Come on this journey, come on this ride with us, man. Gang's all here. You know what I mean? This has been Ugo Onyianta. Peace.